You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN proudly present Beaver Dam Golden Beaver girls basketball. And today it's round 3 action at the 25th annual State Farm Classic. And today we go out with a bang as unbeaten Beaver Dam gets ready to take on undefeated Bearden High School from Knoxville, Tennessee. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gym. I'm joined on site by Kyra and Justin, the Wilskis, my videographer and engineer for the Daily Dodge TV video stream. And we also want to thank Alex and Wade back at the 1430 ESPN studios for engineering our radio simulcast. And this broadcast today is brought to you by our presenting sponsors, JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm insurance agent, and QBS Law. Today's game is also brought to you by our video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. And our game today brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz. Well, it's our Tennessee Swan Song, everybody. Glad you're with us on this Thursday. And we've had some great action here over the last couple of days involving Beaver Dam. And today, this may be the pinnacle as we've got 2 undefeated teams ready to do battle from Wisconsin and Tennessee. It's the Golden Beavers and the Bulldogs from Bearden. Bearden is 15-0 on the season. They're the defending 4A state champs in the state of Tennessee. Meanwhile, you've got Beaver Dam at 11-0, coming off 2 exciting wins here at this State Farm Classic the last couple of days. A 66-25 win on Tuesday over Cane Ridge High School. And then yesterday, boy, that was that come-from-behind 49-40 win over the East Nashville team. So here we go. One more game before they pack it up and head north back to Wisconsin. And this should be a dandy, as we talked about. Just mentioning about Bearden High School, they were 36-3 a year ago as they won the state title. They were actually at state the last 2 years, lost in the quarterfinals. That was in 2021. They lost a lot of seniors off of last year's team, but that doesn't mean they're not good. They are great, and they do have one senior on this year's squad. She is going to Florida State. Avery Treadwell, she's the reigning state tournament MVP here in Tennessee. And the stats that I have, if they're accurate, she's averaging just under 16 points a game. She also grabs around 9-10 rebounds a contest. A very good and complete player. And so you're going to hear her name quite a bit today, I would imagine. I had a nice chat with Justin Underwood, the head coach from Bearden. Very nice gentleman. And he says, we're not the same team we were last year. And I laughed at him and I said, you know what? You're still really good. And I'm anxious to see this team here today. But, Beaver Dam, boy, what can you say? They just keep getting the job done. Yesterday's game, if you watched it or listened to it, certainly wasn't, I guess, what you'd call a Picasso. But you know what? Sometimes you got to grind out. You got to win games like that. And they were down. They got outscored 16-9 in the third quarter, found themselves down by 2 at the end of the third. But in the fourth, they turned the tables, outscored Bearden by 11, or I should say East Nashville by 11, and they win the game, going away 49-40. So hopefully that was a good primer for this matchup here today. Yesterday, Beaver Dam led by the freshman Taya Donaldson, not playing like a freshman, 15 points for her. Gabby Wilkie with 12. Riley Zarnecki also in double figures yesterday with 10 points. And Beaver Dam didn't shoot all that well yesterday. Obviously, that East Nashville team was very physical. They were very, aggressive, and they had some length to them. But, today, hopefully that, gets Beaver Dam ready for an even tougher matchup here today. But, this team has played so many big games, so many tough opponents over the years. It generally doesn't seem to faze them. And this is a great way to end our stay here in Tennessee. We're about 15, 20 minutes away from the tip. Right now, we're going to step aside. But our pregame show today brought to you again by John Deere Horicon Works. And when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this matchup And we'll also have some comments from Tim Chase, the head coach of the Golden Beavers, as our John Deere pregame show continues. We'll take a 3-minute break and back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
The Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to its strategic plan and the actions that result in improved outcomes for students in our community. For more information on the school success plans at your child's school and the strategic efforts grounded in supporting academic excellence and social emotional fortitude, please visit our website or contact your child's principal. Mike Tronson back inside Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, getting you set for this matchup between Beaver Dam and Bearden. And we're talking about both these teams being undefeated. Bearden, the defending Tennessee 4A state champs. Bearden's a very young team, much like the other teams that Beaver Dam has played here in Tennessee. There's only the one senior on the roster. I mentioned Avery Treadwell. But let's talk about some of the other players on the Bearden Bulldogs. And we've got to start with Natalia Hodge. Now, she is a freshman. She's not playing like it. She's no ordinary freshman. 17 points a game for Hodge. She picks up about 4 rebounds and 5 assists per game. And she shoots pretty well from behind the arc, about 34% from three-point land. So she's somebody that you're going to have to keep your eye on today. Other players that you'll hear from, Lindsey Wilson, averages 5.8 points a game. She's just under 50% from the three-point line. And let's see here. Rachel Wilhoit averages 5 points a game. She's shooting pretty well from behind the arc. So, I talked about Avery Treadwell, the Florida State commit, but there's a lot of good players around here, and they're fairly young. Beaver Dam really is fairly young for the most part, too, this year. I mean, all these teams, like I said, have been young for the most part. In fact, Beaver Dam's leading scorer is a freshman. We talked about it before. Taya Donaldson has been just lights out. She had 15 points yesterday in the game against East Nashville. She averages 15 points a game, 15.2 per game. Also in double figures, Gabby Wilkie at 10 points a game. Bella Astreicher at 10.7 per ball game. So you get the idea. I mean, obviously, if you follow Beaver Dam basketball, you know that they're talented. They've got a pretty good balanced attack. I mean, the reserves come off the bench, and I hate to use that term because the level of play just really doesn't drop off much when they come in. This is going to be fun. Really looking forward to this one today. Kind of a similar situation to when Beaver Dam was in Naples, Florida 4 years ago. Their final game was against Miami Country Day. That team was ranked, I believe, number 1 in the country, or finished the season number 1 in the country that year, and Beaver Dam took them to the wire before falling. So this has the potential to be pretty good as well. Right now, we'll step aside. Let's take a 3-minute break. Back for more of the John Deere pregame show after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
When talking about installing a new HVAC system, one name keeps dropping into the conversation, JB Mechanical of Beaver Dam. Because while some companies might only install an HVAC system, JB Mechanical designs, fabricates, and installs your new heating and cooling system. JB Mechanical is upfront about the costs and guarantees your satisfaction. Find out more at jbmechllc.com or visit them on Facebook at JB Mechanical LLC.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere pregame show inside Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And day 3 here in Tennessee, Tim, your team winning again yesterday. Not as easy as the first day, though. You had to grind out a win over a very good East Nashville team. Talk about that game a little bit. And, I think we mentioned it on the post game yesterday that, not every game is going to be a Picasso. And I thought, even though it wasn't maybe a little rough around the edges, your girls, faced the challenge and did pretty well.
Yeah, defensively I thought we were good in a lot of areas. Offensively we weren't. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well. It was probably one of our worst shooting nights of the year. But our execution wasn't really what it needed to be either. So hopefully it's some things we can learn from. We'll just see some similar things today, probably at a little higher level. And hopefully we can handle some of those things.
The offensive struggles, you mentioned that you didn't execute the way you wanted to. Was that a big reason for the struggles? Was it something they were doing defensively? Maybe a combination of those factors?
Well, they're a big physical athletic team, so yeah, it's not easy to get it inside, or when we did get our open looks, we didn't knock them down. So yeah, it was a bit, but we need to execute a little bit better. But some of it had to do with what the other team would have. I mean, they had some really big, strong kids that could really take away some of the things we wanted to do inside, and they had some quickness too. And when you got athletic kids that are playing aggressively, it can be hard to score sometimes.
Your girls have played so much basketball, all of them, and been in a lot of big games. And when in situations like that, they really don't seem to get phased too much.
Well, I think sometimes it's a wake-up call, maybe a little bit. You realize, okay, we gotta have it all together. Sometimes when you get, have a game where you're maybe up like 30 or something like that, you can kind of relax a little bit more, and that definitely was not the feeling at all yesterday. So yeah, we were down 5 at one point in the fourth quarter, took the lead, got down again 1. They had the ball. We were down 1 with 1:50 to go, and then from that point forward, I thought we did really well. But we had some clutch shots from some different kids. We're going to need to continue to do those things, take care of the ball, and hopefully do a lot of right things.
Bearden Bulldogs, that's your opponent today, and we've talked a little bit about them previously, but they're the defending Tennessee 4A state champions. They're unbeaten. They're good.
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, they got some real good post players, really good point guard, a lot of kids that can shoot it. There's not a lot of kids we can rest on against this team. So, yeah, we're going to try a few things differently today, and see how that works. Offensively, hopefully we'll execute a little bit better. And we got to keep on playing a solid defense where we make things difficult for our opponents. So we do the best to take away team strengths as much as we can, and we'll keep on trying to do that today.
I don't know if you've seen a lot of film on them, maybe a little bit. Anything jump out at you?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 5 games. We've watched quite a bit of them over here the last month, and we've watched a little bit, but because we did have 2 other games, we're preparing for those teams as well. A really good 5. Their 5 is outstanding, 6'3", just really athletic, aggressive. She's a hard player. We'll have to play her different than we play most posts. We can't play her the same way. Similar to we would have played like Macy McClone if we played Hortonville, or we instead play Allie Barber from Cedarburg, so we'll have to play that similarly that way. Really good point guard, young point guard, but very quick, very athletic, gets to the rim, good passer, so that'll be a tough one. And then they got a lot of kids that can shoot the 3, so sometimes you're able to help a lot. This is not one of those games necessarily. Well, we're going to have to help inside a little bit, but we're going to also have to stay out on the 3-point shooters.
Well, I would think that a game like this is why you do this. This is why you come on these trips. You've never shied away from playing good opponents, good quality opponents, and this is a prime example of why you do this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's fun to go play teams in different places. You get the feel of what it's like to have like a quick, most of the time in Wisconsin we have a pretty good idea. We've seen enough of everybody we're going to play, so you have a pretty good idea. Here you got to have a quick turnaround, be ready, kind of have that, play one game, boom, play the next day against somebody else and get ready. And then it challenges you to see how you respond to different type of things. Sometimes when you play the same teams, whether it's a conference or something like that, you kind of get, okay, we're going to do this against them, we're going to do this against them. Come down here, you got to try some different things, and sometimes things will work, sometimes things won't work, and you learn from those things. So yeah, as much as anything, these are learning experiences. Talking to their coach before the game, they've done a lot of similar things that we've done over the years, or they went down to Florida last year and South Carolina, like we've done to Illinois and to different states, Minnesota and Florida, and you just find who you are when you go to travel and play against different teams.
Well, again, it should be a great game today, but at the same time, your girls, I'm sure, looks like they've had a lot of fun here as well when they, haven't been on the court, and so I'd imagine a great bonding experience for everybody involved.
Yeah, we got to do some fun things. I think, some things didn't go perfectly as planned, but yeah, kids were great down here. They learned a lot. All our kids were, very well behaved, and learned some things along the way and got to have some fun and, get to meet some new people. And so, yeah, people here at Riverdale were amazing. Very good hosts. We certainly appreciate everything that they've done for us here, and we're excited. And we're excited to go out for this one last game and head back up to Wisconsin then.
Tim, I wish you and the girls a lot of good luck. Thanks as always for your time. Do appreciate it. And we'll see you back in Wisconsin.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
All right, Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, will step aside, and we're back right after this on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo and 10-ounce prime rib plus full menu. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30 plus full menu. Sunday brunches every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Make your holiday party reservations now. Call Mike and Doreen today at 920-887-0505.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Our national anthem here at Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Time now for the starting lineups. First for the Bearden Bulldogs, coached by Justin Underwood, 15-0 on the year. The guards are Natalia Hodge, a 5'5" freshman, along with Rachel Wilhoit, a 5'5" junior. At a guard/forward, Lindsey Wilson, a 5'10" junior. The forwards are Avery Treadwell, 6'3" senior, along with Amanda Parker, a 6'1" junior. So again, for Bearden, it's Natalia Hodge, Rachel Wilhoit, Lindsey Wilson, Avery Treadwell, and Amanda Parker. Meanwhile, for the Golden Beavers of Beaver Dam, same as yesterday. The guards, Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" freshman, Bella A. Stryker, a 5'10" senior, and Taya Donaldson, a 5'10" freshman. Forwards are Gabby Wilkie, a 6'2" junior, and Riley Zarnecki, 5'10" and a junior. Again, for the Golden Beavers, it's Shea Marie Ashley, Bella A. Stryker, Taya Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki. For those of you on the radio side that can't see it, it is Beaver Dam again wearing white jerseys and shorts today, green numbers and green and yellow trim. And Bearden, they're in black jerseys and shorts with red numbers and some red and white trim. In the first half of play, Bearden goes right to left as I see it, and Beaver Dam will go left to right across your radio dial. Send us an email during the broadcast today, as always, sports@dailydodge.com. That is sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Be happy to give you a shout-out. Avery Treadwell will jump it at center for Bearden. Gabby Wilkie does the honors for the Golden Beavers. We are ready for what should be a dandy of a showdown. Here we go. There's the ball up in the air. Tap is controlled by Bearden, and this game is underway as Natalia Hodge will bring it into the front court, and Beaver Dam's out in customary man-to-man. Hodge inside the arc, launches the rainbow shot. It's no good. Rebound for Wilkie. Throws it ahead to Ashley. Now Ashley at the other end. Lets traffic go by. She's going to set up right up near the center circle. Ashley looking around, sends it right side to Donaldson on the lob. Donaldson sending it back to Wilkie between the rings. Now to Ashley again. And Ashley on the near sideline. Drives pass was tipped out. A couple of defenders down there. Lindsey Wilson and Amanda Parker. Somebody got a hand on it, but Beaver Dam keeps possession. And now here's Bella A. Stryker off the inbound feed. Lob pass right corner to Donaldson. She is worked on defensively there by Parker. Donaldson driving to the far side. Now picks up the dribble. She's double-teamed, and she traveled as she was trying to fight through the double team. So that turnover will give it back to the Bulldogs. We are scoreless 55 seconds into the first quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And right now Hodge will bring it ahead as the Bulldogs will try and break this scoreless tie early. Hodge sending it over to Treadwell, top of the bubble. Back to Hodge, left elbow three. In and out, it's no good. Rebound knocked around, still loose. And finally going to be picked up by Rachel Wilhoit. Now here's Hodge. Hodge looking down low. kick to the corner, and then sent right back out to Hodge. He's up high on the right. Hodge to the corner. Shot is up, and it's in. Count the first bucket of the game for Parker. So Amanda Parker makes it 2-0 in favor of Bearden on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 6:18 to go, first quarter. Here's Riley Zarnecki. Triple teamed in the right block to the corner. That's a striker up to Wilkie. Fakes a three. And now had it knocked out of her hand momentarily, but she maintains possession. One-handed cross-court pass. A striker for three. It's off the back rim. No. Donaldson, the offensive board, trapped under the basket. Out to Wilkie. Left corner three. No good. And Parker has the rebound. Here comes Hodge racing ahead for the Bulldogs. Hodge, hesitation move. Pass into Treadwell. It was bobbled, but she got it back. Treadwell is fouled by Wilkie going up for the shot. So Wilkie picks up the first foul of the afternoon with 5:48 left in the first. And here is the aforementioned Avery Treadwell, the Florida State commit at the line. And the first one is good. Treadwell averaging 15.2 a game this season. Right around 10 rebounds a game. And drains the second one. So she got both free throws, 4-0 in favor of Bearden on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 2 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the opening stanza. It's early. There's a tip ball and stolen. That was tipped and stolen by Lindsey Wilson. She flips it ahead on the lob. Here's Hodge working the right wing side. Going to take it baseline. Stops, spins, puts it up, and scores. What a move. Hodge with a nifty move. And it's 6-0 in favor of Bearden as we approach the 5-minute mark and counting of period one. Wilkie through traffic. Lost the ball, or was it tipped? Nope, they're saying it went off of Wilkie. She was attacking the basket very aggressively, but lost it in traffic. And so that turnover will give it to Bearden. And here they come, already up 6-0. Hodge into the lane, kicks it to Treadwell, right out beyond the arc. And there is Parker. Parker underhands it to Treadwell. Now back to Hodge. Hodge, underhanded shot as she falls down. It goes. Hodge, nifty underhanded shot. We've got a whistle, a timeout. Tim Chase wants to talk about it. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 8-0 Bearden with 4:52 to go in period number one. Our game today brought to you by our presenting sponsors, JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm insurance agent, and QBS Law. Today's game also brought to you by our video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game brought to you by Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Sherry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz. Tim Chase trying to calm the troops down a little bit. It's 8-0 Bearden with 4:52 to go in the first quarter. Beaver Dam going to inbound. Bulldogs with some pressure in the backcourt here, but Ashley playing catch with Donaldson. Now Ashley driving across the midcourt stripe. Sends it right side. There's Wilkie. Fakes the three. Towards the basket she goes. Trying to go back door. It was tipped. Ashley, did she save it? No. Well, she grabbed it, but what she did is she was out of real estate as she stepped on the end line. So another Beaver Dam turnover. Here comes Hodge. A little hesitation move. Hodge down the lane. Donaldson blocked her. Now, the ball went off of Donaldson and out of bounds, but how about that? Two really good freshmen battling each other, and Donaldson stuffed her on that one, but Bearden keeps possession. They'll inbound on the baseline to our left with 4:27 remaining in the opening quarter of play. Again, we're playing 4 quarters here in Tennessee, 4 8-minute quarters. Treadwell up and under, and Avery Treadwell pumping her fist after that bucket. 10-0, a 10-0 run to start the game for Bearden. Here comes Beaver Dam. Wilkie out on that left side. Feeds Ashley. She's up near the center circle. Now takes off. Zarnecki set a screen. Bounce past Donaldson, right corner. Looking around. Donaldson driving out of traffic. It's between the rings she goes. Now feeds Ashley high on the right. Guarded there by Wilhoit. Cross-court feed, Donaldson. And now Donaldson working against Hodge into the lane. Donaldson forced it up, and wait a minute, we've got a foul. Going to be our first foul of the game on Bearden. Comes with 3:40 to go first quarter. And now subs coming in. Maddie Kinsey, Emma Julka, and Carly Lappin all checking in for the Golden Beavers. Lappin, a 5'8 senior. Kinsey, a 5'10 senior. Julka, a freshman at 5'6. We had a couple subs come on for Bearden as well as the ball's knocked out of bounds. Kendall Murphy, 5'8 sophomore, had checked in for head coach Justin Underwood and the Bulldogs. As we continue, Emma Rainey, 5'8 freshman, also out there now for the Bulldogs. Beaver Dam down 10-0, 3.5 to play first quarter. Donaldson through traffic, right side, high off the glass. That shot won't go, and she's fighting for the rebound. She got tied up by Treadwell, trying to get her own rebound. They blew a whistle and called a tie-up. Jump ball arrow says it belongs to the Golden Beavers, who will inbound to our right on the end line. In, there's a three on the way. It is no good for Kinsey. Offensive board. It was grabbed by Julka, but she was falling down. She just tried to throw it to an open wing. Hopefully somebody would get it, and they were not able to. And so it goes back to the Bulldogs, who lead this game 10-0. Got an email in the hopper. I'll get to that in just a moment. Hodge, right side, kicks it out. There's a three ball. It's an air ball. It's missed. That was Rainey that missed there. And Julka back the other way, throws it ahead. There's Kinsey. Now giving it to Riley Zarnecki. Zarnecki over to Kinsey, corner. There's Julka. Wanted to go into the block. It's intercepted. Pass tipped and stolen. Was intended for Lappin. Hodge racing ahead. She's got speed. Puts it off the glass and scores again. And another timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Shop the pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
Out of the timeout, Beaver Dam has the ball. Donaldson for three, right corner. It's high off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped to Zarnecki. Then she had it knocked out of her hands. It's still loose. Who's got it? And look out, we've got a traveling violation on Kendall Murphy. Well, she was in no man's land, trapped between traffic and the baseline. And now we've got more substitutions as the bulk of the Beaver Dam starters come back on. Aspen Abel actually checked in as well. A 5'10" freshman. Ashley trying to inbound, finds Kinsey underneath the basket, and we have a whistle and a foul, I believe. I think this is going to go on Emma Rainey. She was playing defense, and that's the second foul of the game on Bearden. 2:20 to go first quarter. 12-0. Bulldogs lead the Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Faking the three, right corner, Wilkie steps inside the arc. Shot is up, shot is going to finally go. For Gabby Wilkie, it's a 2-point shot. So the Beavers are on the board with 2:10 to go in the first quarter. It's now 12-2. Bearden, and there's Rainey. Leaving it off now for Murphy. She just hands it back to Natalia Hodge. Hodge, long pass to the left corner. Here comes a three ball. It's off the mark, no good. And an offensive board put back, and that is Treadwell. She's up to 6. 14-2. Bearden on top on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. $1:38 and counting left in the first quarter. If you're a Beaver Dam fan, don't panic. Long way to go. Long way to go in this one. And here is an underhanded shot. Wilkie leaning in, uses the underhanded style shot to make it 14-4. So Beaver Dam still down 10, but at least they've broken the ice, so to speak. At least Wilkie has, with 1:13 to go in the half. Here's Hodge kicking it out right side. 3-ball, no good off the rim. Rebound is tipped, and it's still loose. Now is deflected to Hodge. She'll try a 15-footer. It's in and out, no good. Another offensive board for the Bulldogs. And now the ball's knocked loose, and Wilkie came out of the scrum with it, and then she got fouled. My goodness. But Wilkie drew the contact, and so it's Beaver Dam basketball. And even though it's been a rough start here for the Golden Beavers, you get a bucket on this possession, the deficit's down to single digits. I mean, then you're back in this game. You're a lot of time left here. I mean, long way to go. Beaver Dam is very capable of rattling off a big run. And how about that three? Wilkie is on fire all of a sudden. She's up to 7. She's got all 7 points for the Golden Beavers, and now it's a 7-point game, just like I said, right back in this thing. Half a minute to go until the end of the first quarter. Lob to Treadwell. She's doubled him. Lost the ball. It's loose. Ashley diving for it, and on her stomach she got it to Kinsey. The Beavers can cut it to 5 or less on this possession. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Ashley backing up near the timeline. See if they want to hold maybe for the last shot. 10 seconds. Down to the corner. Wilkie, 3-ball. Bullseye as she falls down. Wilkie's got all 10 points for the Golden Beavers. 2 seconds. 1. Hodge a long 3. That's off the mark. No. And the end of the first quarter. And at the end of 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's Bearden 14, Beaver Dam 10. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
This Christmas season, no home is complete without a Christmas tree from Great Harvest. The Christmas tree you can eat. This tree gives the gift of a fresh-baked cinnamon roll. Everyone's gonna love it, including that dude from the North Pole. It's soft and it's sticky, it's gooey and it's sweet. It's the new Christmas tradition. The tree that's also a treat. Great Harvest. Bread and other holiday goodies. The way they ought to be.
Second quarter getting underway. We've got a brand new ball game. Bearden opened this game on a 12-0 run, but over the final 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the first quarter, Beaver Dam went on a 10-2 run of its own. And they're back in the game. It's 14-10 Bulldogs on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Second quarter underway. There's a pass, and a shot is up and in. And it's now 16-10. The bucket there was by Parker. She's got 4 in the game. Now we've got a whistle. I promised I was going to get to some emails here, and this one says, we want to thank Daily Dodge and all the sponsors for broadcasting the girls' basketball games from Tennessee. What a great game yesterday and a great win. Special shout-out to Brooklyn Holt from her favorite Minneapolis grandparents. Safe trips to all the folks traveling back home today from Shar and Greg. I'll get to some more here in just a moment. There's a turnover. Back the other way comes Hodge. Flipping it left side, and a nice head and shoulder fake. Layup's good for Lindsey Wilson. 18-10, so now a little mini 4-0 run for Bearden to start the second quarter. And the ball, Beaver Dam just turned it over as they lose it out of bounds on the sideline. This email says, Mike, you are sincerely a legend. Oh, my gosh. Listening on Daily Dodge from the Medeiros family, Grace, Emily, Heather, and Sean, you guys are making me blush. Thank you so much, and happy holidays to you guys. Happy New Year. Really appreciate that. sports@dailydodge.com. Hey, if you're a Beaver Dam fan, email us. If you're a Bearden fan maybe out there watching today, maybe give us an email. Let us know where you're watching from. Parker had it knocked away, and actually they're going to get a foul here on Zarnecki, it looks like. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. This email says, one more W, as in Wisconsin, cheering on the Golden Beavers one more time in Tennessee. Let's get this from our friend Diane Storhoff in Sun Prairie. More emails to come. Lob pass in. Treadwell corrals it, kicks it out. They work it to the right corner. Parker down there. Sends it back up top. Now they feed Hodge. We're a minute and 24 seconds into period number 2. 18-10 Bearden. Jumper. And Hodge buries that from just inside the arc. It's a 2-point shot. 20-10. And just like that, it's back to a 10-point game. I mean, talk about runs. We're seeing runs in this game. A 12-0 run for Bearden to open. A 10-2 run for Beaver Dam to get within 4. And now a 6-0 run to start the quarter for the Bulldogs. Three-pointer, A-striker shot is off the rim. No, Zarnecki got the rebound. And did she step on the baseline? Oh, my goodness, she stepped on the baseline. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of room down there. Nice effort, though. So the Bulldogs are going to get it back as Wilson inbounds to Hodge. She'll just slowly trot up the floor. Now picks up the speed a little bit. Throws it across Treadwell. And she tried to lead Treadwell, but she sailed it a little bit. And it was picked off by Zarnecki. Here comes Maddie Kinsey. To the corner, left side. There's A-striker. Couldn't get a shot up. Treadwell's all over her defensively. There's a tip ball, and Hodge ripped it away from Wilkie. 2-on-1 developing. And what a hustle! What a hustle by A-striker to knock the ball away from behind as Treadwell was racing in for what could have been a layup. Oh, my goodness. That is just tremendous defense. What a hustle for A-striker. I don't know if we got a replay of that, Ninja, but my goodness, that was incredible. Here is Zarnecki. Free throw line right side. Over to A-striker, now to Wilkie, fake the 3 in the right corner, trying to drive baseline, not a lot of room down there. Up to Kinsey, fakes a 3, over to A-striker. Oh, the pass was off the mark. And it goes back to the Bulldogs. Bearden 20, Beaver Dam 10 on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard with 5:13 left to go until halftime. Turnovers have hurt the Golden Beavers here, but hey, this is a really good defensive team in Bearden. Zarnecki intercepts a pass, but then as she tried to feed A-striker, it was picked off, and now Bearden wants timeout. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Welcome back to our live coverage of stunt magician Merlin Wormwood, brought to you by Surefire, your leading local installer of Lennox home comfort systems.
That's right, Matilda. Merlin Wormwood has locked himself in his mother's basement and is refusing to install a Lennox home comfort system from Surefire until she promises to start making him pizza bagels every Friday evening.
Chuck, I'm sorry. How is this stunt magic? Isn't this just a lame protest?
Have you tried his mom's pizza bagels? They're incredible.
When we come back, what's the secret behind Merlin's mother's pizza bagels? And the latest weather report with Surefire up next.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
Five minutes and change left to go second quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard here at Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's Bearden 20, Beaver Dam 10. Bulldogs have the ball off the timeout. Hodge, Treadwell sets the screen. Hodge going to go down low, picks up and sends it back over to Treadwell. She buries the jumper just above the free throw line. Treadwell now with 8 points, 22-10. So it's back to a 12-point lead. This matches the largest lead of the game for the Bulldogs with 4:39 now left in the first. Beaver Dam had closed the gap to within 4 at the end of the first quarter, but right now Beaver Dam is 0 for the second quarter. There's a shot up, no good, but Zarnecki gets the offensive board. A-striker to the left corner, Wilkie fakes a 3. Wilkie, one-handed pass tip. Zarnecki saves it off the glass. Wait a minute, she was trying to get it to Kinsey. Kinsey tracks it down in the corner. Sidearm pass. Zarnecki up to Donaldson. 3 at the top of the key. It's off the mark. No good. Hit the rim. And out of bounds it goes back to Bearden. Yeah, so far Beaver Dam offensively, other than the 2 threes by Wilkie, struggling from long range again. Wilkie, I mean, she has all 10 points for the Golden Beavers. She's the only one that's scored thus far. And look out as we have a collision. And they are going to inbound it on the sideline, right over on the far side by the Beaver Dam bench. 4 fouls in the game on Bearden thus far, 3 on the Golden Beavers. There's a loose ball picked off by Gabby Wilkie. Turnover Bearden. Here comes Kinsey into the front court. Top of the silo, whips it to Wilkie. She'll try a 3-ball. Yes! Wilkie's feeling it. She's got all 13 points for Beaver Dam, trying to keep the Golden Beavers close. It's 22-13. 9-point Bearden advantage on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3:36 left to go in the second quarter. Hodge, jumper. Got another one. She is a fine-looking player. She's up to 10 points already. 3:25 left until the break. 24-13 Bearden leading with 3:18 left. A striker tries a 3. It's off the rim. It's no good. Rebound. Look out as Wilkie and Donaldson were there, and a couple of Bearden players there as well. Wilkie actually hit the deck as we have substitutes coming in on both sides now. 3:13 remaining in the opening half. Beaver Dam's going to have the ball. They'll inbound to our right. Bounce pass in. Wilkie's immediately double teamed. Fights through it. Trying to go up and under, and she is fouled by Treadwell. Treadwell just put her hands up in the air trying to stand her ground, but going to get called for contact. And so Gabby Wilkie with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line where she's about 68% on the year. And the first free throw is no good. I'm right on cue. I compliment her, and she misses the first free throw. Been averaging about 10 a game. She had 12 yesterday. 5.3 rebounds a game for the South Dakota commit, and around 2 assists per game for Gabby Wilkie. Second free throw, money. Count that one. 3:08 to go, and it's now a 10-point game again, 24-14. So this is Hodge. Throws it in the middle. They kick it out to the right corner, and a shot is up and in for Kendall Murphy. 26-14. Bearden on top by 12. 2:44 and counting left in period 2. Lappin out to Ashley, to the corner for Donaldson. Guarded there closely by Parker. And now a loose ball as a couple of players fell down, including Zarnecki. And back the other way we go. Hodge letting traffic go by. Can try and set something up here. Feeds Rainey, now back to Hodge. Hodge out inside the timeline, calling out instructions. Treadwell sets the screen. Deep 3, Hodge. It's off the back rim, no. Rebound is tipped and finally grabbed by Maddie Kinsey. Kinsey trots ahead. And now here's Ashley. Ashley bounce pass to the corner for Donaldson. She's being hassled there by Parker. She's going to go baseline. Missed the layup. Got her own rebound. Did she? Well, then we got a foul on the floor. Foul on the floor. And we're down to $1:47 left until the break. So Beaver Dam will have to inbound on the baseline to our right. Another email here. It says, great job, Mike, Ninja, and company. Beaver Dam will settle in here. Just have to get used to the pace and find our spots on offense. Go Beaver Dam. Safe travels home to all our families from Ed. Ed Salatel checking in. And we've got a collision, another whistle. Let's see what else we have here. We have Wilkie going to the free throw line. This email says, greetings from Wild Rose. It's been a real joy watching and cheering on the Golden Beavers the past 2 days, knowing that they always give 100% plus effort. Shout out to all my friends in Beaver Dam from Mr. D. Pete Dusterbeck. Mr. D, how you doing, buddy? Happy holidays, as Wilkie hits a free throw. Thanks for the email. We'll get to some more here in a second. Second free throw, Wilkie, nothing but net. And Wilkie has all 16 points for Beaver Dam. It's 26-16. Bearden on top of Beaver Dam on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Hodge through a double team. Left side, shot is up, and it's in for Kendall Murphy. Couple of buckets for her here in the quarter. 28-16, Bearden leads. Again, send us an email. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us today. sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and a striker is fouled on her way to the basket. This email says, let's get this win, girls. Mike, how's Tennessee? Well, that's great, I can tell you that. It says, all of you do a great job. Love listening to your broadcast, no matter who is playing, from our good friend Jared Fox in Columbus. Jared, Happy New Year to you. Thanks for your friendship, buddy. I appreciate it. First free throw for a striker is no good. Bella averages 10.7 a game, 62.5% from the free throw line. She had 7 points in the win yesterday over East Nashville. One more for Bella. On the way, it is good. 28-17. So it's an 11-point Bulldogs advantage on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, and Bearden just turned it over, sending it up the floor. This pass sailed into the scorer's table. And so that's a break for the Beavers, who can try and get the deficit down to single digits. If you're Beaver Dam right now, I think your focus is to try and get that deficit to single digits by halftime. Still a lot of basketball to be played. There's a tip ball, but Zarnecki saves it on the right side, giving it now to Maddie Kinsey. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Maddie Kinsey directing traffic up top. Bounce pass through a double team. Wilkie. What a pass! Wilkie threads the needle. Zarnecki, the hoop and the harm, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That was absolutely gorgeous. What a thread the needle pass by Gabby Wilkie. A beautiful assist, and Zarnecki now will try and complete the three-point play. Oh, I had a great vantage point, great look at that. It was beautiful. And Zarnecki's one free throw goes. That's a big three-point play, 28-20, and just like that, 48 seconds left in the half. Beaver Dam's back with an 8, and there's a tip ball stolen. Shot is up, no good for a striker, and Hodge the rebound. Oh, my goodness, I thought Hodge was going to cut it to 6. And look out is Hodge. Oh, my goodness, flying up the court, got tangled up with the defense and hit the deck. It's going to be a foul on Beaver Dam. This is only their fourth of the half. 38.3 seconds left. I mean, this is high-octane stuff here. If you're watching at home or listening back in Wisconsin, I don't have to tell you that, do I? You know that. Hodge, right corner, drives out of trouble. They work it into the block. There is Parker. Parker, double team, knocked out of her hands. Last touch by Ashley. Nice quick hands by Shea Ashley. But Bearden's going to keep it with 29 seconds remaining until the buzzer. Inbounds pass. Ball fake. Here's a drive and kicked back to the corner. 3 balls on the way. It's short for Emma Rainey. Rebound for Ashley. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Beaver Dam can cut the deficit down to 6 or less on this possession. We'll see if they even hold it for the last shot. Nope. Donaldson for 3. It's short. Zarnecki fighting for the rebound, and it's a jump ball. The arrow is pointing to the left. It goes back to Bearden with 8.3 seconds remaining in the first half of play. All right, so just getting personnel set here. And inbounding is Murphy to Hodge. 6 seconds. Hodge across the timeline. 4 seconds. 3. Hodge into the lane. One-handed shot off the glass is good for Hodge. And now 0.7 seconds left, and the horn sounds. Donaldson had launched a shot from beyond half court, but it's not going to go, and that's the end of the first half of play. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, after 2 periods, it is Bearden 30 and Beaver Dam 20. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up right after this break. Let's take a 4-minute break. Back in 4 minutes, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Peace of mind, the difference between frigid winters and scorching summers. JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam services more than HVACs. They service the sense of reliability and comfort you expect from your heating, cooling, and air quality needs. You don't want to worry, you just want it done right the first time. JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam designs, fabricates, and installs the HVAC system you need to ensure your peace of mind. Online at jbmechllc.com or on Facebook at JB Mechanical LLC.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262, in Mayville at 920-387-2400, or visit online at qbslaw.com.
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219, Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Once again, our broadcast, a presentation of JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm Insurance agent, and QBS Law. Today's game also brought to you by our video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. And we thank all the other partners that made this possible: John Deere Horicon Works, Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz. Well, be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. 10-point game at the half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's 30-20. Bearden leading Beaver Dam. Looking at the first half scoring for Bearden, I've got Natalia Hodge with 12 points. Avery Treadwell with 8. 4 points for Amanda Parker, another 4 for Kendall Murphy. Lindsey Wilson rounding out the scoring with 2. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, Gabby Wilkie, she's got a game-high 16 points. She has 16 of Beaver Dam's 20 points. Riley Zarnecki with 3 and Bella Astreicher with 1. Beaver Dam was down 12-0 to start the game. They went on a they went on a 10-2 run to cut the deficit down to 4 at the end of the first quarter, but then they were outscored 16-10 in the second, and so they find themselves down 10 at the break. We'll take another 4-minute timeout. We're back in 4 minutes for more from Riverdale High School in Tennessee right after this break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo and 10-ounce prime rib plus full menu. Fridays, the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9. And Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30 plus full menu. Sunday brunches every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Make your holiday party reservations now. Call Mike and Doreen today at 920-887-0505.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
Sure, you can just send a card, but instead, how about giving the gift of fresh baked bread? A loaf they can savor slice after slice. Roll bread shaped like a tree might be nice. Give the gift of great harvest, made from scratch every day, then wrapped up tight and sent on its way. Give cookies and muffins impossible to resist. At this time of year, they're on everyone's list. To give fresh baked joy, remember it's gotta be Great Harvest bread. the way it ought to be. And if you must send a card, why not make it a Great Harvest gift card?
Alrighty, third quarter getting underway. Beaver Dam inbounding. For those of you listening on radio, Beaver Dam moves right to left as I see it in the second half today. Bearden goes left to right. 30-20. Bearden with a 10-point lead. Beaver Dam has the rock as we're underway in the second half. Final 2 quarters here in Tennessee. A-Striker fakes the three, now shoots it, and it's off the rim, no good. Hodge has the rebound, and she's fighting through traffic and brings it back up the floor. Nice pass. Wide open Treadwell on the weak side. Treadwell able to go in for a layup. Hodge found her. 32-20. Bearden by a dozen, opening 37 seconds of this third quarter. We're at Riverdale High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, about 30 miles southeast of downtown Nashville, the state capital. Donaldson for three. Rainbow three is good for Taya Donaldson. Big three to cut the deficit down to 9 for the Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 32-23 now. Bulldogs on top of the Golden Beavers. Settle back in, folks. Should be a wild second half here. There's a tip ball, but saved on the baseline. And a turnaround jumper is up off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Ashley off that miss by Parker. Here's Wilkie going against Parker. Floats it up over the defender as she falls down. And we're going the other way. Gabby Wilkie just trying to do it all here. And she's been really good in this game. I mean, she's got 16 of Beaver Dam's 23 points. And there's a turnover. Bearden with a turnover, and Beaver Dam catches a break, and let's see what they can do with it here. They're down 9, 6:32 left to play third quarter, so we're about a minute and 28 seconds in. We talked about it the last few days. This is a college-length court Beaver Dam is playing on. Zarnecki shot was blocked. Ball is loose. Zarnecki trying to get it back and tipped it. Wilkie was trying to get a hand on it too, and it was last touched by the Golden Beavers as it sailed into their bench. But, yeah, a little bit longer than a longer court than Beaver Dam would normally play on here. Hasn't phased them too much, though, I don't think. And here is Hodge. There are four divisions of basketball in Tennessee in the TSSAA as Hodge gets fouled. The TSSAA, that stands for Tennessee Secondary Schools Athletic Association. It's basically like our WIAA back in Wisconsin. There are 4 divisions of basketball. 4A is your largest schools, which is what Bearden is in. 1A would be your smallest schools. Inbounds pass, and Treadwell kicks it right back out. There's a ball fake, and now a jumper from the free throw line. It's no good for Wilson. Wilkie whips the rebound away, got a defensive board, and feeds Ashley. Here she comes. Pass to the right side. A-Striker right back up to Wilkie. Wilkie worked on by Hodge defensively. Back to Donaldson. Knocked out of her hands by Hodge from behind. Quick hands there by Natalia Hodge, but Beaver Dam keeps possession. A-Striker standing in front of her own bench. Bounce pass in to Ashley. Talked about it yesterday, what Tennessee really is a mecca of, women's basketball with. Here's Wilkie. Long three. Yes! From downtown Murfreesboro. Gabby Wilkie, 19 points. That's her 4th triple. And Beaver Dam's within 6, 32-26. Hodge floats one up. Off the back iron. It's no good. Treadwell put back. No, won't go. Rebound is still loose. Who's got it? Is that Parker? Are they going to count it? I didn't see a signal. No, apparently not. But Bearden's going to keep possession. There was a foul on Beaver Dam, their second of the half. Here's Parker off the inbounds feed. Up to Hodge. Now back to Rachel Wilhoit. Wilhoit forced a shot up. It's out of bounds. Actually, it was deflected out. Deflected out by a Beaver Dam defender. But yeah, Tennessee, what a mecca of women's basketball with the University of Tennessee, the legendary Pat Summit, all she did for the game. You've got the Middle Tennessee State women are really good right now. And off the inbound speed, somebody lost Parker, and she came in wide open for a layup on the right side. 34-26, Beaver Dam's deficit at 8. Middle Tennessee State is ranked right now as A-Striker couldn't handle that pass. It was a little bit wide of her, and they lose it out of bounds. Another Beaver Dam turnover. Middle Tennessee State's ranked in the top 25 right now. You've got this Riverdale High School. We talked about it earlier. This Riverdale High School, their girls basketball teams here have won a couple of national championships in addition to state championships. Bearden's the defending state champs from Knoxville, defending champs in 4A. So it's serious business down here. Hodge off the glass, missed the shot. Wilkie's got the rebound. Baseball pass hit intercepted by Wilhoit. She just wouldn't put enough mustard on it. And now here is Treadwell, top of the key. Back out now to Wilhoit. Ace strikers all over Wilhoit. Fun to watch Bella play D, and now a timeout. Bearden brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 30 seconds on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
If you'd like to send us an email during the second half, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. I've got a couple emails in the hopper I'll get to in a moment. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. And right now, Bearden off the timeout with possession, leading by 8. And Parker dancing to the free throw line, guarded by Lappin. Carly Lappin. Now Julka watching Rainey and works it into the post. Treadwell shot up, but no. She is fouled. And we'll head to the free throw line. This email says, come on, Beaver Dam, we're pulling for you. Good luck. Love being able to see the game, and really great announcing, Mike. Take care and safe travels back home from the number 1 fans of number 0. Grandpa and Grandma Sherman and Charlie are watching from the beautiful Wisconsin North Woods as the first free throw is up and good for Treadwell. One more for the Florida State commit. It is no good. Rebound for Wilkie. Here comes Beaver Dam, now down by 9, and a foul as Julka was heading up the floor. This email says, watching from Madison. Thank you, Daily Dodge, for having the absolute best coverage of Beaver Dam athletics. Go Golden Beaver girls basketball. Kyle checking in. Kyle Kesmarski. Thank you very much, Kyle. Happy New Year to you. I'll get to some more in a moment. Wilkie left corner, trying to go against Treadwell, and Treadwell's not having any of that as those two battle each other. Now up high on the right, here's Julka. 3:37 to go, third quarter, 35-26, Golden Beavers, and Gabby Wilkie and Treadwell both, they collided, and Treadwell is down, and she's on her knees, and she is not getting up, and Gabby Wilkie was slumped over a little bit. Now Treadwell gets up. Boy, that's a good sign. Gabby Wilkie used a head and shoulder fake to get the defender, Treadwell, in the air, and was going to launch a shot, and then they collided as she was coming back down, and both of them were shook up a little bit. So Treadwell's going to exit here, and is Wilkie going to exit too, or is she going to stay in there? Yeah, she's going to head to the bench too. They both got shook up a little bit. So they'll check them out, make sure everybody's okay. 3:33 to go in the third quarter. 35-26, Beaver Dam trails by 9 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. They've got the rock. There's a pass to Lappin. Nice pass into the lane, Zarnicki. And before she could get a shot off, there is contact down there. So the Beaver Dam fans are here in attendance. They applaud that. Inbounds pass. And Lappin tried to go up with it and got fouled. She was coming in on the right side. This email says, let's go Beaver Dam. Thanks for the broadcast, Mike. Hope you're enjoying your time in Tennessee. Get after it, girls. From Danelle, Riley, and Casey Van Pembroke watching from home. I'm having a great time in Tennessee, guys. Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed this trip. And the first free throw's up and good for Carly Lappin. She's 57% from the line on the season. Averages 4.4 a game. A couple of rebounds per contest for Carly. Next one's on the way. Yes. Carly Lappin, I should say, knocking down a pair. 3:23 left to play third period, 35-28. So Beaver Dam's within 7. With another 11 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Every time they've gotten close, then Bearden will go on a mini run and extend the lead again. There's a shot up. Hodge, no. Got her own rebound. Put back, no, but a foul as Hodge hit the deck. Boy, there's some battles. It's fun. Those of you watching on the video stream can see some of these battles going on. And Hodge is okay. She was helped up. She's going to go to the free throw line. 3:07 remaining in this game. Our final day in Tennessee as the first free throw, it was halfway down and it spun back out. Unfriendly rim. Now this trip has gone by quickly, but we've had a great time here. And ladies and gentlemen back home, all of our friends, we hope you really enjoyed these broadcasts as the second free throw's up and good for Hodge. We didn't come down here for ourselves. We came down for all of you. And we sincerely hope that you enjoy it. There's Hodge with a steal. Going to go in for a layup. Yes. So Hodge, and now a timeout called. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And we will take, is it a 30, guys? No, it's a full timeout. Back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Peace of mind, the difference between frigid winters and scorching summers. JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam services more than HVACs. They service the sense of reliability and comfort you expect from your heating, cooling, and air quality needs. You don't want to worry, you just want it done right the first time. JB Mechanical in Beaver Dam designs, fabricates, and installs the HVAC system you need to ensure your peace of mind. Online at jbmechllc.com or on Facebook at JB Mechanical LLC.
All right, Beaver Dam inbounding after the timeout, trailing by 10, 38-28 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 2:49 left in the third quarter. Donaldson trapped in the backcourt. Better get it across in a hurry. And did Tim Chase? Yeah, Tim Chase got a timeout. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We'll keep it here on a 30-second timeout. But yeah, I was talking earlier before the break, and we sincerely hope, everybody, you've enjoyed these broadcasts from Tennessee. I really mean that. You know, we did not come down here for ourselves. We do this for you because we know it means so much to you, and it's a chance to give further exposure to the team, these players, and that's what we do. And it's been just an honor and a privilege to be down here. I want to thank Ninja and Kyra for all the work they've done down here. They've been on the trip with me. Alex, Wade, Aiden, for the work they've done back at the studio. All of the staff at Good Karma Beaver Dam, everybody had a hand in this in some way behind the scenes. You know, you hear and you see me, but it's all those other folks that made this possible. A timeout called by Shea Marie Ashley as she was in trouble. Another timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 1 minute break. We'll take a 1 minute timeout back after this. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
All right, 2:15 to go in the third quarter. There's a turnover by Beaver Dam, a pass ahead, and there's a layup. It's no good, and we've got a foul as Hodge hit the deck. He's helped back up by her teammate. She's okay, and she promptly walks to the free throw line. 2:08 remaining third quarter. 38-28 at the moment. Bearden with a 10-point lead over Beaver Dam on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And that first free throw for Hodge, in and out. Hodge, 66.7% for the line, averages 17 a game. 4 rebounds and 5 assists per game. And she's a freshman? That can't be right, can it? Yeah, she doesn't play like one. She's fun to watch. Second free throw's good. Very, very fine player. She's got a bright future ahead of her, doesn't she? 2:05. And Beaver Dam just sailed a pass out of bounds. Boy, pressure in the backcourt causing some fits for Beaver Dam. And I said turnovers have been a bugaboo in this game for the Golden Beavers. That's a credit to Bearden and their aggressive D. 39-28, 11-point lead for the Bearden Bulldogs. Fiola Mills over on the left side feeds Parker. Amanda Parker now. Sending it high on the right. With it is Kendall Murphy. No, it's Emma Rainey, I beg your pardon. To the corner, back up to Hodge. Hodge had it knocked out of her hands, got it back, and then the pass was intercepted by Zarnecki. She tried to send it back to the corner. The Bearden player got actually hit in the face, but she's okay. Three-pointer, Wilkie! Off the rim, no, from the left corner. Kinsey couldn't handle the rebound. It was tipped again. Out to Wilkie. Wilkie, she is fouled on that shot attempt from about 15 feet away. I tell you, I'm probably not doing it justice. Those of you watching on the video feed can see it. The radio audience, I tell you, it's just something to watch these players battle. Wilkie is at the charity stripe. And the first free throw halfway down, and it's back out. Ouch. It happens. Treadwell coming back in as Mills will head to the bench and get a hand slap from her head coach, Justin Underwood. Had a nice chat with him before the game today. Second free throw good for Wilkie. I've really enjoyed talking with all 3 of the coaches from the teams that Beaver Dam has played down here. They're just nice people, and they're really good at what they do, and they've got great programs. And here is Treadwell trapped down on the baseline, and as she got rid of it, we did have a whistle. I tell you, I was talking about it to some folks at the hotel. There really is such a thing as Southern hospitality, because we have just time and time again down here the last few days, so many nice people. People at the hotel, people here at the school, places we go, restaurants and attractions that we visited. People are just so friendly. Here's a free throw line jumper off the back rim. No rebound. Treadwell's got it. Offensive board. She's going to go in. Head and shoulder fake. Layup. Count it. And one. Treadwell. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play with 52 seconds left in the third. It's now 41-29 Bearden with a free throw pending for Avery Treadwell. No, people are just fantastic. I've really enjoyed it down here. And free throws up. Missed it short. And was there a line violation? Yeah, because she's going to get another opportunity. Yeah, I don't want to go home. No, I do, but I really enjoy it down here. I've said that before. This is a really nice area. The second time around, it's good for Treadwell. Completes the three-point play. 42-29, largest lead of the game for the Bearden Bulldogs at 13. 45 seconds left in period number 3. Donaldson had it knocked out of her hands, stolen, and then Zarnecki is going to get called for a foul after the pass was intercepted. Parker's going to go to the line. Yeah, if you've never been to Tennessee, especially the Nashville area, It's a great destination. Really, it's becoming a hot touristy spot, and for good reason. First one, front end of the bonus is good. That's the 8th foul on Beaver Dam. I've enjoyed seeing some of the local sites while I've been in town here. A second free throw, no good off the back rim. Parker got 1 of 2, and here is Kinsey. Double teamed. Boy, this full court pressure just causing Beaverden fits, and Kinsey threw it away. Intercepted by Rainey. Over to Hodge. 28 seconds left in the third. Turnovers really been hurting Beaver Dam. They're down 15 now. 44-29. We told you at the outset Bearden was good. We weren't lying, were we? Here is a jumper, no good, a little bit short for Rainey. Taya Donaldson the rebound. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Donaldson racing through traffic and tried to split a double team and got fouled. And she hit the deck, but she's popping right back up. 4.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Donaldson got, I guess she's okay. Worried she maybe got shook up on the play, but no, she's fine. Just getting some personnel set here. 4.6 to play. Kinsey. Lob pass in. Lappin will take it. Over to Zarnecki, 2. 1 second. Donaldson, could she get the shot up before the horn? She did, but she was partially blocked. That's the end of the third quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. At the end of 3, Bearden 44 and Beaver Dam 29. Stay with us. Fourth quarter comes up in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
QBS Law has been helping neighbors in Dodge County and beyond since 1902. Conveniently located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS Law is your first call when you need help with personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. When you need legal help, make QBS Law your first call with offices in Beaver Dam and Mayville. Visit QBSLaw.com.
All right, fourth quarter getting underway here at Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 44-29. Bearden on top of Beaver Dam on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Bearden with possession to start the fourth quarter, moving it from left to right. Beaver Dam, a couple times in this game, cut the deficit to, more manageable levels, 4 or 6 points, something like that, but every time Bearden would go back on a run, and here's Zarnecki blocking Parker out of bounds. Bearden started the game on a 12-0 run. Beaver Dam did not score until about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Then they went on a 10-2 run of their own. They were within 4 at the end of the second. At halftime, they trailed by 10, 30-20, and Bearden just outscored Beaver Dam 16-9 in the third. Now, Beaver Dam was outscored. Here's a steal. A-striker going to go in for a layup. Count it for Bella. I was just going to say, Beaver Dam was outscored in the third quarter yesterday, 16-9, and then they turned the tables on East Nashville in the fourth, won the game. See if they got a big rally in them in here. 44-31. Wilkie blocked Hodge and actually deflected it off of Hodge and out of bounds. Beaver Dam gets it back, so it's 44-31. And here comes Ashley. Shot is up, no good. Treadwell the rebound. This is Wilhoit. Working it left side. Pass to Treadwell. Just flipped it to her. Treadwell into the lane. Leans in. Off the glass. Scores. How are you going to stop that? Treadwell, 46-31. As Bearden leads by 15 with 6:14 to go in the fourth quarter. It's been a battle all day long, and this Bulldogs team is for real, folks. They talked about how they lost 4 or 5 seniors off of last year's state championship team. What does that mean? It means nothing. It means they're still really good. This team has only one senior, folks. This Bearden team, look out. They're going to be good for the foreseeable future. As Beaver Dam turn it over, and then Bearden right back the other way. A steal by Zarnecki. She'll go in for a layup. Riley scoring there to make it 46-33. 5:30 to go in the game. Hodge, hesitation, splits a double team. Shot over the rim, no. Wilkie couldn't grab the rebound. Instead, it's grabbed by Treadwell. Treadwell being hassled, and she and A-Striker, A-Striker tied her up. They both went down in a heap. They called the jump ball, and the arrow says it belongs to the Golden Beavers. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. Golden Beavers trail on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 46-33. Let's see, this email says, thank you for the great reporting and sponsors who make watching the game possible. Way to go. BD Girls watching from Beaver Dam, Heidi Sorensen Nelson. Heidi, thank you very much for the email. Do appreciate it. And we'll get to another one here in just a second. This is Wilkie in front of her own bench, right side, double team. Pass to Donaldson, wicks it right back out. Long three, A-Striker. It's off the backboard, wide left. Rebound, and there's a scramble for it. Jump ball's called. It's going back to the Bulldogs. This email says, cheering on the Golden Beavers from home. Go, Shea Marie. Sending luck to all my girls. That's Layla. Layla Ashley. How you doing, Layla? Thank you very much for the email. Hope you had a good Christmas. Happy New Year to you. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to sneak an email in before the end of the game. Love to hear from you. And a whistle and a foul. Always fun to hear from former players that are rooting on the team. Layla watching her sister play. 4:44 left, and Hodge is at the free throw line. First free throw is good. (47-33). Second free throw, no. Rebound, Wilkie. Throws it ahead. Up the right side, Shea Marie Ashley, and now she lets traffic clear. Whips it to the left corner. There's A-Striker down there. A-Striker. Back to Wilkie near the top of the silo. Deep three, Wilkie off the back iron. Zarnecki got the deflection at the free throw line. Out to Donaldson. Natea Donaldson. Hesitation move. Driving. Pops a shot. It's no good, but there is a foul as the Beaver Dam bench applauds the effort. So the freshman Donaldson will go back to the free throw line with 4:20 to go in this one. And the first free throw is good. Well, regardless of what happens the rest of the way in this one, I would have to say this has been a very successful trip to Tennessee for the Beaver Dam girls basketball program. As Donaldson gets ready to attempt the second, and it's good. The JV team won both of its games here in Tennessee. And, of course, the varsity girls, won the last 2 days, beating Cane Ridge and East Nashville. So regardless of what happens the rest of the way here, there's a three-pointer in. And that Parker over on the left side. No, beg your pardon. That's Lindsey Wilson. 50-35, Beaver Dam down 15 with 4:04 to go. So, what more can you say? This has been a pretty good trip for Beaver Dam. And, the competition today is just off the charts. And so, you can understand if they struggle a little bit. This is a really good team. But what an experience this has been for the girls to come down here, play these teams from Tennessee. They'll be better off for it. They really will. Here's Wilkie whipping it to the right corner. Kinsey has it down there. Back up to Gabby with 3:44 to go. And Gabby is blocked by Treadwell. Ball's out of bounds, and it was last touch, they say, by the Golden Beavers. So that'll give it back to Bearden. I mean, Tim Chase, he's never shied away from wanting to try new things, go to new places, take on competition that you don't normally see every day. You learn things about yourself when you're forced to play teams that you are not familiar with. Timeout Bearden, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. The Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Wilson Elementary. Emails to get to here. Thanks for calling the games this week. It was so nice to be able to watch from Wisconsin. Go Golden Beavers. Jacqueline Stoffaker checking in on the broadcast. Thank you very much. And let's see what else we have here. Brett Recheck enjoying Mike Tronson from the Lodge. And I like it how every time Brett emails and says Mike, it's M-I-C, not M-I-K-E, but Mike, microphone. Brett, you're awesome. I love you, buddy. I hope you had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. All right, Bearden inbounding, and Hodge got rid of it and actually was knocked out of the hands of her teammate by a Beaver Dam defender. Bearden's going to keep possession. This is Wilson to toss it in and gets it to Hodge. Now Treadwell, worked on by A-Striker, lob pass right corner. 3-ball Wilhoit. Money! Rachel Wilhoit knocks it down from the parking lot, and with 3:10 to go in the game, it's 53-35. Bearden on top of Beaver Dam on your John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Baseline drive, A-Striker one-hands it up. Bella with a bucket there, 53-37. And this is Treadwell flipping it back to Hodge. Hodge over to the right side. 3 balls on the way. No good for Wilhoit. Tried another one. Rebound deflected to Treadwell. Back to Wilhoit right side. She goes into the lane. Feeds Avery Treadwell out to Hodge. And she couldn't get a shot out there because Taya Donaldson jumped in to play defense. 2:27 left. Pass down low. Shot over the shoulder off the rim. No good. I thought that was going to go for a second. Over the shoulder attempt by Wilhoit. But it rattled off the rim. 2:15 left. Long three. Wilkie's three off the rim. It's no good. That was from well beyond NBA range. And right now, Beaver Dam trailing 53-37. Not much time left. 2:05 remaining. There's a tip ball by Wilkie. Steal. Kinsey throws it ahead. A-Striker left side layup. No good off the rim. Wilkie trailing the play. Has the rebound. Puts it up with the right hand and in. Gabby Wilkie's had an outstanding game. 22 points for Gabby. 53-39. But only $1.46 left in this one. So we wind down our final couple of minutes here in Tennessee. What a trip it's been. You know, don't get too discouraged here today, as I mentioned, if you're a Beaver Dam fan, because this is just outstanding, high-level elite competition. And Hodge went down, and they're working on it. She got, looks like a cramp maybe. Yeah, she went down, so they blew the whistle, and they're tending to her with 1:33 left in period number 4. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
Deck the garage during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam, featuring the best deals of the year on the best vehicles in the market. Take $5,000 off brand new Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs and finance rates as low as 1.9%. Dodge Durango starting at $43,219. Jeep Compass Trailhawks under $37,000, and just arrived the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE. Welcome to the electric revolution. Happy holidays, and thank you for allowing our family to take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Wilhoit just scored after the timeout to make it 55-39 in favor of Bearden on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Brooklyn Holt out there now for the Golden Beavers. Aspen Abels out there. Ellen Poles, Emma Julka. And also checking in for Beaver Dam was Mackenzie Gritzmacher. With 1:07 left. And Poles will take the inbounds pass. 55-39 Bulldogs lead the Golden Beavers. So tough ending to the trip, but it was a great trip. It really was. It was an honor for us to be here broadcasting these games to all of you back home. Next time we greet you, we'll be back in beautiful Wisconsin. Here's a ball knocked loose, and here's Wilhoit racing in. She's going to take it for a layup. And it's 57-39. Just getting some subs in here for Bearden emptying the bench. Yeah, as much as I've enjoyed it here, I'm ready to go home. I miss my wife. I've got a house in Beaver Dam. Might as well use it. No, it's been a fantastic trip, and hats off to all the folks that made this happen. 22 seconds left. I'm wearing my Nashville sweatshirt right now, and today in honor of the trip. There's a shot up, no good for Abel, trying to get the rebound. She actually poked it into the backcourt. It's going to be picked up by Wilhoit, and Wilhoit's going to go in for another layup. Scores again. 4 seconds left, 59-39 Bearden, and that'll just about do it. Shot at the buzzer, Julka off the rim, no, and our time in Tennessee has come to an end. Final score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Bearden 59 and Beaver Dam 39. So with the win, Bearden now at 16-0 on the season. Beaver Dam, their first loss of the year, they are now 11-1. We will step aside for a timeout. We'll come back. Let's take a 4-minute break. We're back in 4 minutes on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
Professional, responsible, dependable. That's JB Mechanical of Beaver Dam, a customer-focused heating, air conditioning, and plumbing company. JB Mechanical features the best products in the country, cutting-edge techniques and technology, and the best practices and training in the industry. JB Mechanical will install and maintain residential, commercial, and industrial comfort systems and plumbing. When you want energy efficiency and reduced fuel bills, you want a company you can trust from installation to maintenance. You want JB Mechanical of Beaver Dam.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Shop the pig!
Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Insurance with a local agent? It's called service. Call State Farm agent Gina Omeg at 920-885-9115 in Beaver Dam today.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And welcome back inside Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Mike Tronson with you on the postgame show, brought to you today by John Deere Horicon Works. And the final score in this one, Bearden staying undefeated, the defending 4A Tennessee State champs, knock off Beaver Dam by the score of 59-39. We're going to get a headset over here for Beaver Dam head coach Tim Chase, and we'll make sure to turn on the microphone. Can you hear me okay in there,
Yep,
Tim?
we're good.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. Obviously a tough ending to this Tennessee trip today, but we talked about how good this competition was, and as we saw, Bearden, they're for real.
No, I mean, we just got off to a really bad start. Got down right away. After that, I thought we competed really well. Obviously got away from us a little bit here towards the end, but yeah, they're a good team. Really good post player, really good guards. Some things worked. We created a few turnovers. They hit some shots. And it's one of those things where we just didn't do enough. Offensively, we got some work to do. Just not executing really at the level we need to. We need some practice time. I mean, obviously, it's one of those things where we need to get back in the gym and just get our execution better, understanding things better, just getting kids knocking shots down. But overall, I love our hearts of our team. We came down here and competed. Could have easily dropped that one yesterday. We didn't. We could have easily, gotten blown away in the first half today, and we kept it in there. We just needed to make a few more plays at the beginning to keep us in it, and then keep on going throughout.
Yeah, you and I talked about yesterday was tough to, especially early on to get into an offensive rhythm. Today, same thing. And really a lot of that, I'm sure, as you would agree, maybe due to the level of competition and the athleticism of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was more. I thought we just didn't execute quite well enough, and we had plenty of open shots. We didn't. Today it was a lot harder to get open shots. I mean, we couldn't really get as much. And our guards have got to find a better way just to kind of move through things a little bit more. Our posts have got to move a little bit more and set some better screens, and our shooters need to knock shots on. Defensively, I like a lot of things we're doing. Like I said, we made some plays at times. We fought back early. But yeah, this is good for us. We would have liked to have played a little bit better today than we did as well. But it's just one of those things. We'll learn from it, and we'll keep on improving.
I was talking about it during the broadcast. I said, regardless of the outcome here today, you're going to be better off for having come down here, play these 3 games. As you look at your ball club, Tim, what have you learned over the last 3 days about yourself?
We have a lot of heart. I mean, I really do like the heart of this team. We got every kid in practice comes to work. We are set up for doing some good things the second half of the season. Now we just got to get that, execution and IQ and things like that just a little bit better, play a little bit more together, and keep on going. So, I mean, Bearden played well. They're a good team. We did a lot of good things against them, and it's just all across the board, just getting a little bit faster with everything we do, executing a little bit more, getting everybody to understand their spots a little bit more where we want them, and be able to do what we do well.
I would think, to today's score aside, that this has been a really successful trip for your program. JV's winning a couple of games.
Mhm.
You guys took 2 out of 3. So all in all, for you to come down here and to do what you did, I think you'd have to be very pleased with that.
Yeah, overall it's a success. It's what we were looking for. I mean, we knew Bearden was going to be a tough team. And as soon as we saw the matchups of the tournament, and like the defending state champion got a really good post player, really good freshman guard there who did a lot of good things. And our kids, I thought, did a good job against her after the beginning, too, as well. And, it's a learning experience. Especially these last 2 games. We're going to be able to learn a lot from our kids and try to get kids in a better spot. Yeah, we just need some more practice time together right now. Obviously we lost a few with weather before Christmas there, and we'll get back here now, and hopefully we'll have a little time. We'll get after it on Saturday again, and then get after next week as we really head back to the Badger Conference, season and trying to do well in our conference.
Now you do have this schedule. I think might be out of date. You've got Watertown next week Friday. Do you have a rescheduled game before that?
No, we don't have a reschedule. We got
Okay.
Watertown then the following
Okay.
Tuesday. We got Wanakee. Then we'll have the Badger Challenge that Saturday. That Tuesday we will have Stoughton. That Thursday we'll have Monona Grove. And then the following we'll have Ford at home. We got to go down to Verona, which is the makeup before Christmas. And then basically after that we'll have that Saturday at Milton. And then we got to have a rematch with DeForest. And then closing with Wanakee and
Okay.
Watertown in the Badger Challenge tournament. Then
So
too
you
as
will
well,
have
yeah.
over a week. You thought you need practice time. You're going to have that over the
absolutely.
next week.
No, we're in a good spot right now. We got 12 games in, so we got half of our schedule in right now, which is good, even though we got a couple makeups in there. So we need the practice time right now, and we'll use the practice time to get better. So this next week is a big time for us. And this is the time of year I've always found where you're not really, you get into Christmas break, you come back, okay, it's like, what are we doing now? And you kind of learn exactly where you're at. And then after you get back, after this is where you really it's go time. Where you got to take your game to the next level. So we got to see if we can do that, if we can get our game to a whole nother level.
Well, it's been our honor to come down here and follow you and the girls here. You did yourselves very proud, made the community and the school proud, as you always do. And thanks for all you do for us to make it possible to bring all the folks back home these games.
No, we appreciate it. I mean, our parental support and our community support to allow us to do a trip. I mean, the parents and the community really helped us, fund this trip to be able to do what we can do. So I can't thank people enough from Beaver Dam. It's people ask us, wow, how do you be able to take a trip like this? And it's because of our community and parental support that we really are doing this. So it's a great opportunity for our kids to do something like this. And some of the other things that we did down here, it's a special trip. It has that, a little bit of that same feel we had down in Naples, where we competed, but we weren't quite at the level we needed to be to get that game at that time. But we really find it takes us to another level than when we get back home. And we're hoping that's what happens again here as we head into 2023.
Speaking of parental support, I remarked a couple times the last few days, your parents travel so well, and you had probably the largest contingent of any team here, and you had to come from, again, the farthest away. Huntsville, Alabama was a trip, but the rest of them were all in Tennessee, and I just think that's absolutely remarkable. I guess that shouldn't surprise me from what I've seen over the last how many years.
No, our support is amazing. I mean, it's really, I know coaches from all over the state, and, it's hard to meet coaches from all over the country, and there's something special about being part of the Beaver Dam basketball program, and that's a big reason how we get the support. I know a lot of people that play at other schools, and they really don't have that. Even with really, really high-level teams, they don't get quite that same feeling, and the kids kind of have, knowing that you've got a whole group of people that are supporting them.
Well, congratulations on a very successful trip. Tough one today, but you'll be better for it. And, Tim, this has been, like I said, it's been our honor to be down here. And next time we greet you, we'll be back home in Wisconsin. We'll be there for the Watertown game next week, Friday.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited to get back and, take a day off and get back after it on the practice court and hopefully improve. So, we thank everybody for coming down. Appreciate it. So I know everybody back home really appreciates you guys coming down and getting these games because it's a really special thing for us to be able to do something like this.
Safe travels to you and the team on the way home. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and Happy New Year, Coach.
Yeah, Happy New Year, too. Yeah, thank you.
All right. That's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the post-game show, which is brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works. Again, final score today, Bearden over Beaver Dam 59-39. I'm going to run down the final individual scoring. Now, I went down and checked the official scorebook because I had some discrepancies on my stat sheet for Bearden. I apologize to the Bearden fans if I marked the wrong basket or called the wrong player, but I've got the official totals from the scorebook for victorious Bearden as they go to 16-0. They were paced by Natalia Hodge. 17 points for that fine freshman point guard. She was outstanding. She goes for 17 today. Avery Treadwell, Florida State commit. She was outstanding as well. 16 points for Avery Treadwell in this one. She was also in double figures. Let's see. It was 8 points for Amanda Parker. I have Kendall Murphy with 7. Rachel Wilhoit good for 6, and Lindsey Wilson rounded out the scoring for the Bulldogs with 5. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, how about a game-high 22 points for Gabby Wilkie? Gabby Wilkie absolutely on fire as she goes for 22 points. What do we got here? 22 points for Gabby. We'll take a look at that in a second. 5 points for Riley Zarnecki. Another 5 for Bella A. Striker. Taya Donaldson good for 5. And rounding out the scoring for the Golden Beavers, Carly Lappin with a couple of free throws. She finished with 2 points. Beaver Dam with the loss. Hey, they're still 11-1, folks. You know, it's tough when, it's not fun to lose, but they're 11-1. They're still a really good team. And as we said, they're going to learn a lot from being down here in Tennessee. Well, don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. Next time we greet you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN, we'll be back home. Our next broadcast comes up this coming Tuesday night, January 3rd, and it's our first hockey broadcast of the new year as the Beaver Dam boys hockey team will entertain McFarland. And we'll have that game for you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. That'll be I believe that's a 7 o'clock puck drop, pregame show around 6:45 on Tuesday night. We also have basketball next week on Daily Dodge TV Thursday night. The Beaver Dam boys entertain Wanakee. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 tip. And I mentioned the Beaver Dam girls in action next week, Friday, January 6th. Beaver Dam will be at Watertown. That game on Friday night the 6th will be on Daily Dodge TV and simulcast on 1430 ESPN, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the tip. We were just handed a bag here. You probably can see that, folks, in the camera here. Have a holly jolly holiday. And, look at this. It says, "Thanks for all you do. You're all the best. Happy holiday, Aspen Abel." My goodness. You mind if I open this up on the those of you on radio can't see it, but I'm gonna open this up right here. Well, look at this. We've got a jar of lightly salted, dry roasted peanuts. We've got guys, Ninja and Kyra and I, we're gonna have to fight over these. These are the famous cookies with the Hershey's Kisses in the middle. Guys, we're gonna fight over those, aren't we? We've got. Speaking of kisses, here's a bag of Hershey's Kisses. Oh my gosh, there's a big bag of trail mix in here, or Chex Mix. We got a couple of apples. Hey, we got to have something healthy, right? Because we can't just all eat cookies. There's a bag of Werther's in here. There's Toblerone in here. I tell you what, that's I'm touched. You guys are too, right? I mean, that they think of us, and that means a lot, folks. And you know what? Christmas isn't over yet, is it? Oh my goodness! No, Aspen Abel just brought that up for us, and wow, that's pretty special. And you know what? That's just another reason that we're so fortunate that we get to do what we do and cover this team. And I've talked about it before, folks. These girls, and I'm talking, not just the Beaver Dam girls basketball team, but all the sports teams, the boys basketball team, the hockey teams, the football team, volleyball, you name it. These kids they're really, really great kids, and they represent their school and their community so well. And, it's just, it's an honor to do what we do. I've been doing this now for almost 26 years, and this means a lot. So, with that, I think we're going to wrap things up here. We want to thank the sponsors, our presenting sponsors, JB Mechanical, Gina Omig, your State Farm insurance agent, and QBS Law. Our video sponsors are Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also a presentation of John Deere Horicon Works, Air Care, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Surefire, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, and Kraft Heinz. That's going to wrap it up from the great state of Tennessee, Riverdale High School, Murfreesboro. This has been a blast, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in all week long, and we will talk to you again when we get home. We're going to start heading for home right after we leave here. And safe travels to all the other parents, the players, the coaches that have come down here, and Happy New Year to all of you. We'll greet you again in 2023. Thanks again to Alex and Aiden and Wade back at the 1430 ESPN studios. They've been engineering our radio simulcast all week long. Really appreciate them. Kyra and Justin, thank you so much for making the trip down here. Really appreciate it. Kyra's been doing the video all week long. Ninja's been running the computer, the graphics, and an auxiliary camera all week long. Can't thank them enough. You guys are the best. Love you, and let's get going home. What do you say? Huh? Yeah, they're fine with that. All right, for that entire crew, my name is Mike Tronson, saying so long from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Have a pleasant rest of your weekend. Enjoy the holiday. Happy New Year. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Sports presentation. So long, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge post